Hello everybody, my name is Ryan or MandRproductions, and today we got some exciting news. We finally have official images of all of the LEGO Star Wars Han Solo sets, a couple of other one-off sets that are going to be coming out as well, and the 3 buildable figures that are all supposed to be released on April 13th, 2018, so just about a month away. This was actually revealed a couple days ago, but I wasn't able to cover it because I had to do some schoolwork, so I'm finally getting around to it. So if you guys do enjoy this little analysis video, go ahead, drop a like on the video. If you have anything to say, let me know your opinion on these sets, minifigures, the pricing schemes for them down in the comment section below. I think they're pretty fairly priced in most areas, but there are a couple exceptions that we'll get to. So without further ado, let's go ahead. We're going to start out with the first set here, and we're just going to go in order of set number, I think, and knock these all out. So these were all revealed by Amazon France, and if I'm not supposed to be showing these, if you're working for LEGO or whatever, just send me an email and I'll take the video down. But the first set we're taking a look at is the 75206 Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This was actually revealed at New York Toy Fair, so you may have seen this before. 102 pieces, $15 US, so that's the typical price for the Battle Pack. You get a couple of regular Episode 2 Clone Troopers, which is great to see. You get this Republic gunship-esque ship. It's kind of got the shape of Republic gunship, kind of like we have with the Tatooine Battle Pack from earlier in the year when we had the little mini sandcrawler type ship. So in this case, it's a gunship. And then, of course, the more controversial part of this set is the other two minifigures included. They are Jedi, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and Barriss Offee. And the problem for me with this is that Jedi aren't something that you really look to collect more than one, maybe two of. I think this does present an issue. I think this should be only like a one-time thing. I don't think LEGO should be including Jedi in battle packs. A battle pack is meant to build an army, not get one of. Like I want to be able to buy 10 of these battle packs, but I can't justify it because it has 2 Jedi in them. Like it's really hard for me to cross that mental block, I suppose, and buy more than 1 or 2 of these because there's basically useless figures in here that I don't want more than 1 or 2 of. So it's unfortunate, but it is a nice figure selection, so I'm kind of iffy on it. Like if it was a random $20 set, I'd be all about it, but because it's got the battle pack name to it, I'm a little bit more against it, I guess. But still, I'll get a couple of them. I'm just not as excited for it as I may have otherwise been if it had a couple more clone troopers. The next set in the line is the 75207 Imperial Patrol Battle Pack, 99 pieces, again, $15. It's got the Imperial Officer, which I'm kind of getting tired of these Imperial Officers and Death Star Troopers, so we also have a female Death Star Trooper, by the way. Of course, they have to throw in a female, you know, and a couple of Range Troopers, which look absolutely dope. I love the Range Troopers. They look amazing. They are going to be great to have an army of. I am really excited to get like 10 of these battle packs. I might buy more than one on the first day. Like I might get a few of these to get started. I also really like the speeder that includes. It's a very unique design. We haven't seen this type of speeder design, I feel like, in a battle pack ever. So it is from the Han Solo movie itself, which is nice as well. Overall, this is probably the better of the 2 battle packs just because you're not getting 2 Jedi, honestly. But I think it could definitely go either way. If you're a huge clone fan, definitely the clone battle pack is great. But if you really want the new Imperial Patrol battle pack, you can get a bunch of those and get a bunch of those Range Troopers, which are really awesome looking. So on to the next set, we have another original trilogy set. It's the Yoda's Hut 75208, 229 pieces, $30 US. So this is a complete overhaul of what was the original Yoda's Hut from back in 2004, 2005, and we have not seen it since, so it's very cool to be getting one. My favorite part about this set, honestly, is those minifigures. You get Yoda, of course, just kind of a regular old Yoda, but the cooler 2 figures in this are Luke Skywalker and R2-D2. R2-D2 is covered in mud, and Luke Skywalker has this awesome outfit on that makes it look like he's wearing that mesh suit or whatever he was wearing on Dagobah when he was training with Yoda. I think they did a great job dressing the characters in this set. It looks like Yoda's Hut has a pretty neat interior with a bunch of different features, you know, kind of like the Octu Island set. I think I've mentioned that before in my previous video about just this set. You also get a couple of other features like Luke being able to swing from a rope. You can also have him like do a Jedi Force jump, and you can also rearrange the layout of Yoda's Hut a little bit with those detachable sections on the side. So not a bad little set if you're looking to add it to your collection. And back on into the Han Solo sets for good here. We have Han Solo's Landspeeder 75209, 345 pieces, $30 US. So that seems like a pretty fair price for 345 pieces. And comparably, Yoda's Hut 229 pieces for the same price. So a little bit of a difference there. You get a few minifigures in this set. You get Qi'Ra, Han Solo, and a Corellian Hound. So they count the Corellian Hound as a minifigure on the box, it looks like, but it's not a minifigure, it's an animal. Like, come on, man. Why are you counting that as a minifigure? That's lame, but the speeder itself looks really, really awesome. I actually really like the dark blue coloring on this thing. I think it works really well. You also get that little white highlight running off the front to the side of the speeder. It's got two of the main characters from the movie, or at least as far as we know will be main characters, Han Solo and Qi'Ra. So you get to pick up two good figures in a $30 set. Again, great design. Looks like you can open up some different compartments on this thing and really get into this set, store a bunch of different things inside. There's a lot you can do. Spring-loaded missiles, wheels on the bottom to be able to roll it around. You can have Han Solo working on the engine. You can have Qi'Ra shooting the Corellian Hounds. So however you want to play with this thing, there's a lot of different ways you can play with it. The best of which probably would be to combine it with Moloch's Landspeeder 75210, 464 pieces, $40 US, and have them both kind of chase each other around, which I'm sure there is going to be some sort of chase scene between these two sets because we did see it in the trailer. So if you get both the sets, they're going to be great together as opposed to just alone with their own features. You can really combine them and make them into a great 2-for-1. You get two minifigures in this set, Moloch and Rebolt, and then a couple of Corellian Hounds, which again, they count as minifigures on the box, but come on, you're cheating. I like the set. It looks pretty cool. Looks like you can only fit one of the two minifigures inside of this one, so unfortunately you're not going to be able to get them both in there. I do really like the cockpit area on this set. It's also got a little compartment for your Corellian Hounds to go inside, which is pretty neat as well. Looks like it has a bunch of different storage compartments. You can have the stud shooters on the front shoot off by spinning the little round wheel as well, so a bunch of different things you can do with this set. I kind of like the coloring scheme on this one too. It's got that really cool dark tan and dark gray and light gray color scheme to it. The one-off thing again being those stud shooters at the front. You could always change those out for maybe some light gray ones, and that would look a little bit more in sync with the color scheme of the set. Other than that, no real complaints with this one though. This next setup is probably my favorite of the entire line. It's the Imperial TIE Fighter 75211, 519 pieces for $70, a little bit high on that price per piece, but you get a bunch of large pieces in the set, so I think it's pretty well worth it. The four minifigs you get are the Mimban Stormtrooper, and I hope I didn't pronounce that, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I've never heard it pronounced. It's Mimban, Mimban Stormtrooper. An Imperial pilot, Han Solo, and Tobias Beckett, so that's quite a name, Tobias Beckett. The TIE Fighter itself, though, looking really, really awesome. I really do love the design of it. I think it's going to have those really, really sturdy wings like they've had on the previous couple models. It looks like they've really nailed down the hinge part where you connect the wings to the center area of the TIE Fighter. It looks like the cockpit is kind of redone too, so I'm kind of excited to get a look at that when I get this one in person. Looks like it's got a nice, like, somewhat new design. Looks like some spring-loaded shooters underneath it as well. Looks like it's pretty clean though, and that's really all I want out of my TIE Fighter. Like, I don't want them to do anything fancy with it. I just want a clean TIE Fighter, and that's what it looks like they're going to be delivering here. So I'm really excited for this one. There was another like modded TIE Fighter in the trailer, and obviously it's not quite this, but it is possible to like mod this one and make it into that one. So I'm kind of interested in that. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but maybe like Chris Productions or Lego Spencer, like I know a lot of great builders could probably swing something like that, and I would love to see someone do it, but I'm probably not the one that's going to be able to do it. I also don't know if we'll ever get that set because we are getting a regular TIE Fighter, which is just fine. And the final regular system set and non-buildable figure is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon 75212, and I have taken a look at this set in another video because it was shown off at Toy Fair. 1,414 pieces for $170 is a little bit pricey, and we'll just kind of breeze through this. You get Qi'Ra, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Lando, Tulsite, Kessel, Operations Droid, and DDBD. So quite an array of minifigures in this one. I love the Millennium Falcon. It's got this great white new color scheme. I really do like it. I think it's going to work really well as long as the cockpit piece has the right, correct like color to it. Like at Toy Fair, it looked like the color of the cockpit was a little bit off compared to the rest of the ship. So unless that thing is dead white, it's going to look really weird. So that's my one worry about this set and why I'm kind of excited to get it. You can see in this image here, the cockpit has a little bit of a darker tone to it than the rest of the ship, and I think that completely throws it off, unfortunately. So I'm a little bit worried that's going to be a big criticism I'll have when I actually get around to reviewing this set when I get it in hand, but other than that, looks like it's going to be really nice. Looks like it's not that big of a departure from the previous Millennium Falcon designs we've had, other than like the little escape pod in the front, obviously, but looking really awesome. I'm really excited to get this one and compare it to the older versions or the regular original trilogy versions or episode 7 versions. So onto the buildable figures, we have Han Solo, 101 pieces. I think he's going to cost $20 or $25. There's no price on this one, but he looks all right. I'm not into buildable figures, as many of you guys know, and the buildable figure line is actually canceled, I believe, so these are going to be it for the buildable figures. We're also going to be getting a range trooper who does look really cool, but he is a little bit bulky. Like, he looks kind of like Moroff from Star Wars Rogue One. I think it's Moroff, but yeah, I just buildable figures, not my thing. We'll just go ahead and show you the rest of these pictures and move on to the one actual buildable figure that I might buy because it's cool. It's Darth Maul, $30, 104 pieces. Really, I just want his headpiece. Like, I don't know, the rest of the body, I don't know. I think I should just start collecting the buildable figure heads. Like, honestly, those are the coolest. That's the only part I care about, like the head or the helmet piece for any particular buildable figure. So maybe that's something something I should get into instead of the whole thing. Just get the head off like Bricklink or something. I don't know. Just an interesting thought while I'm here. But he has his double-bladed lightsaber, which is great. Looks like he's also got the feature on his back where you can spin the little knob and have him move his arms or whatever it may be. So it's another buildable figure I'm not too excited for other than that headpiece. So that is it. Those are all these sets coming out on April 13th, I believe. That's the official, unofficial release date. At least at New York Toy Fair, it said April 13th. So we believe April 13th is going to be it. I don't know if Toys R Us is doing the Midnight Madness that they've done for the past few years for Force Friday because this is a different time of year, but time will tell. So Friday, April 13th in the US. Mark your calendars, guys. That's when all these sets are coming out. If you guys did enjoy the video, let me know with a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button so you get more of my future Lego and Lego Star Wars related news videos. And if you have anything to say, leave in the comment section below. I'm curious what your favorite Lego Star Wars set of this entire wave is. We have 7 regular sets and 3 buildable figures, and I really hope a buildable figure is not your favorite of these 10. So again, let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite. Mine, honestly, probably the TIE Fighter and the Range Trooper Battle Pack, probably my 2 there. But just really good looking sets. The speeders aren't bad, and the Han Solo or in the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon isn't bad, and the other Battle Pack and the Yoda's hut isn't bad, but just the TIE Fighter is such a clean design to me. I love it. With that being said, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.